Wagwan people, greetings massive with me, the man himself. The man who is all about the Yomos. I'm talking about number 9, Kayvo Kforce.
You already know, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Shukran, man. Thanks for having me.
Karibu Boomplay.
Yeah,
and you're here with a lot of good stuff for us, man.
Yeah.
Musical.
All the time.
We've been waiting for you, and the time is finally here, guys. Fathela is out on Boomplay. So, Kayvo, you have a new album out right now, new body of work, Fathela. Kwanza, mbona ukaita mzigo wako mpya Fathela?
Fathela manze ni shang popular yenye si utumenga mtaani manze inamaanishanga like big bro hivi, father figure, you know, like kind of like just a mentor or somebody that like points the younger guys in the right direction manze.
All right.
Yeah.
So currently penye umefikia na muziki, yani mpaka kutupa hii album, do you feel like you're the real Fathela wendo baba yao?
Actually, hiyo ni hata si mimi niliname hivyo manze. Hiyo sheng si from my school. Ni watu wao unita hivyo mtaani.
Alright.
Every time wakipatana na mimi manze, kwanza especially the ones who are interested in the arts and all that, patana mimi wanakuwa like ni aje Fathela manze. Organize manze, hata tuonekane tunaweza do project tuko kwako Fathela manze, hata tuachia macho. Naambia niwachia macho sio mtafute. But it's ni my young homies no. Walinipatenga hiyo jina, sinajua the guys wako high school. Ndio wanaingia kampo.
So when you walitaka ya macho, ametupa album sasa. Fathela.
Ndio hiyo sasa.
Okay.
Ya masikio lazima.
Yeah, true that. So what's the vibe in Fathela like? What's the vibe all about?
So the album ni self expression tu, yani venye rap inakuanga, but ni like I'm looking at things from a personal point of view.
Yeah, man.
But mostly ni general. Na siongei about anything in particular, but naongea about, you know, kind of like my journey through the music, yani.
Yeah.
My outlook on how the music and the society that shapes me, like iko involved in my creative process. Yeah, naongea tu about, unajua tu rap manze ni mali ya kuambia wasee venye ni ule msee unashika, but mine has a twist because me tend to refrain from, you know, fiction. I spendangi kuongea vitu zenye sifanyangi.
Napenda vitu real.
Spendangi kuongea juu.
I'm in a Gucci, I'm in a Ferrari.
Exactly. I try to keep it real with my rhymes, yani. So whatever it is, yani, be it entertaining, be it informative, it has to be factual as well. Yeah.
And looking at your music, you know, your past releases and all that, you're this versatile guy. Anyway, wambiwe uimba about peace, utaimba about peace. Wambiwe uimba about ufisadi, utaimba about ufisadi. Wambiwe uimba about love and all that. Should guys expect that same versatility kwa hii album mpya?
So hii album ni kind of just like me going back to the Kforce that wase walikuwa wamezoea, yani back in the days. Unajua wase walikuwa wanajoniaje
the hardcore.
Kforce ni, it's not even the hardcore. Kforce is just like good with the lyrics, with the flows, with the punches, man. But I've never really been a hardcore artist, manze. Ndakuwa nadanganya hapo. I've also never really been revolutionary or, you know, me try to express venye inanibamba, yani. So this is just me going back to my roots of, you know, just dropping hard hitting like real raps, yani.
Okay.
Yeah, but above all and most importantly, manze, this is me going back to my commercial roots, man. Hata nikianzishanga Kforce, nikirap with my boys, but na make commercial hip hop too, man. So this is just me going back to what I was used to doing, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the tracks in the album. Kwanza, tell our viewers how many fire tracks should they expect in the album, man? Kwa wase wanda kusikiza na wase wanaskiza sai.
Bro, every track is fire, man. But there's 12 tracks. I won't name them right now. Wase wakiwa interested wakisa zile wataanza stream, natajua ni gani, but jua tu ni 12 tracks na ni fire, manze. No gimmicks, no games, like no side shows, no nothing, just pure commercial Kenyan hip hop, man.
Yeah. Let's talk about, do you have any features on the album?
Yeah, niko na features kadhaa man. Niko na features kadhaa. Niko na who's on it man. Niko na there's Boutros is on it.
Nice. The sharp guy.
Yeah man. I got my boy Asam Gavi ako pale ndani. HR. Najua High Renaissance man, the messenger 125 in the building. I got Kevin Grands on it. Niko na my homie Mr. Kayvo.
Yeah.
You already know Jersey City. Ako pale ndani. Niko na my homie Oxide ako pale ndani.
Oxide.
I got my little bros wa cool music man. Straight actor number 9 pia ako pale ndani, so tuko well represented manze, like as far as the city's concerned yani.
Yeah man.
Okay.
So our acts what umetaja, you know, what informed your decision that okay, I now want to work with Kayvo, I want to work with Oxide, I want to work with Boutros?
Wase wote ni wase wenye nimework now in the past.
Yeah.
Ni wase wenye nimewamenta pia in a sense yani.
Yeah, really.
Okay, maybe except Oxide. We're tunatoka from the same school. Yeah, but the most interesting part about the album is that it's been produced by pretty much the same person, except one track. Though you produce on somebody else.
Can I guess? A rap boy?
Nah. You missed the mark hapo kidogo. That's my boy, but yeah.
Okay.
Ni boy wangu fulani anaitwa DJ Pro Luigi manze. You guys should check him out on YouTube.
Alright.
Kama ni rapper manze, ingia huko Beatstars uchukue ma beats zake ziko huko kibao.
Is he Kenyan?
Yeah, he is Kenyan.
Oh my God.
Anatoka pande za fedha huko.
Okay.
So ni young homie manze ako on the come up. Ana do some fire beats. So production yake iko poa. And when we were working on this manze, ilikuwa in the height of the pandemic manze. So believe it or not, we got to record the whole album without even meeting once.
Siako tu fedha.
But sasa si unakumbuka manze hizo time makafyu za saa moja sijui ma social distancing.
Yeah, true.
Plus nilikuwa tuna try to stay safe yani. Plus even him, he has a family and so do I. So we did the whole album without meeting. Tuna communicate too manze online the whole time manze, tuko hapo kwa WhatsApp nini.
Alright.
So he'd get an idea, he'd shoot it my way. I'd tell him to adjust A, B, C, D. Then maybe he'd suggest me, do you think we can get such and such an artist on this track as well as yourself? So it was a very interesting album because like even these verses, none of them were recorded at my studio. Even the features.
Okay.
So when I record wananitumia, then my engineer just works on everything.
Okay.
So it was a very interesting process and personally miss jai work hivyo. Mimi nimezoea ni aje si patana tuna bump heads when you get, but hii manze ilikuwa inabidi jo working from home when you get mazuma hapo hivyo.
Now you already know why is the Fathela.
Yeah. So
giving the young acts a platform to grow and all that.
Yeah, only my little bros manze. What in our love yani, you already know man.
Okay, so hii album mpya Fathela, how do you compare it to your previous projects man?
I'd like to think a more commercial approach to it. Let's just say that.
All right.
From the production point of view, I think the commercial approach is what's more important, but the content and the creativity and the flows and all that remain the same. So the only thing in it tunaweza sema maybe tuni deviate kiasi, ni just trying to keep up with the current trend yani.
Okay.
You feel me? But everything else manze is as it should be man. Original, authentic, Kenyan manze. Nairobi yani.
Okay.
Ama niseme
number 9 baby. Okay, so I wanted umetaja mafeature nini, and honestly speaking, I'm not, with all due respect to all the rappers you've mentioned, you know, I expected some more big names, you know, in the industry. Why didn't you go for them?
Cause
Si hatuwezi wapata by the way.
So here's the thing, ni nini haujui juu ya King Kaka, bro? You know pretty much everything.
Yeah, man.
He's everywhere.
Yeah.
He's in your face, he's on telly, he's on billboards.
Yeah.
What don't you know about Calligraph? Nini haujui juu yake? You know everything, bro.
Makes sense, bro. Makes sense.
If Steph Manze is doing his thing already.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm gonna do his thing like hakuna mse ajui like Steph ni nani in the city. If like all these other guys, they're already doing something for themselves, and for the game and for the culture already. So like in this project, najua music haijaisha manze.
Ukweli.
Because tunaweza sema hivyo na upate ni aje. Niko na song na OG na drop kesho. So nilikuwa tu na try kuvunja hiyo ka stereotype that ni aje there's only like 2 or 3 guys, like there's only Kforce and
Calligraph,
Virusi. Kuna so many guys wanna do their thing na wanna do it properly, and this is proof, manze. Just stream the album hapa Boomplay, download or whatever, manze, because it's all fire. All these guys, plus you know me, man, siwezi kwa album yangu kwa umeyeyusha, man.
Fire kwa boom.
So like I kind of feel like these guys have more to say than the guys who are already like in the mainstream media. Hani wase wenye akona quite a lot to say. Pia akona a different outlook on things as opposed to maybe me. So it wasn't about me trying to flex who I can get on my album, because I can get guys from TZ. They all have my back down there. Neza pigia Ambrose manzea unganishe mambo huko. But in real sense it's just about, you know, doing what you like, yani tu unipata ni kenye na feel, plus I ndo wase nili feel when I compliment. So if I have another song that I feel maybe would go well if I work with Shiko for anyone, I'll hit her up. But it wasn't on this particularly. This one was, you know, I was just trying to bring out the other side, and wase wajazoea sana juu si wase wengi wanajua A-Song. But he's a killer MC, manze. Unipata si wase wote wanajua Booty. But Boutros is a fire MC. It's not everyone that knows Oxide, but I know. And I felt like via my album, more people could get to find out what they're all about, you know, and how they move, they steez and all that.
And by the way, guys, go check out Oxide's latest Earpods na Kalesa, man. Kali sana.
Kalesa na Earpods, man. Hata mimi niko hapo ndani by the way.
Go check it out,
Don't forget.
Yeah, man. So, Kavo, you've been around for quite some time now. Meka game, lakini number 1 uzeeki, bro.
Duda niko 30. What do you mean uzeeki?
Uzeeki, bro. You still have a say in the industry, man. So I would really like to know, man, just share with our viewers, like, what's the magical thing that you do? How have you managed to remain a key figure in the Kenyan hip-hop scene, the Kenyan music industry?
I don't know, maybe I'm blessed. Maybe it's God, but no, it's kind of a culmination of both. Plus, I'd like to think that if you're a farmer, only your farming can keep you relevant. If you're a doctor, only your practice can keep you relevant. So I'd like to think that maybe the reason that most guys still like prefer to support me in what I do is because I try and stay relevant via my music. Hakuna season yenye utapata Kforce ako off, manze. Kforce anakuanga on no matter the weather, no matter the season.
This guy keeps dropping music, yo. Just check the Boomplay app. This guy has like over 117 songs on the app.
Yeah, so
He's always working.
So ni passion tu manze. Wasiwezi kumbuka unachezanga ball ukiacha kucheza.
Yeah, true.
Unipata.
Labda upeane.
No cap.
Okay, so Fathela manze. Fathela umementa marapa huku nje. You've mentored a lot of guys. So when manze ukionanga mse umementa, make it big or something. Kwa tu pale mtu kibazenga tu umetulia unacheki ule ni OG tulifanyanga na ngoma fulani, what was that top shot or something?
Yeah,
Man, how do you feel about this, bro?
I think it goes without saying because unajua tunaishi times zenye like things are tough for people, for most people. Actually, for almost at least 90% of young Kenyans, situations zenye wako ndani ni tough kiasi. Unanipata, so ni manze nikionanga msee yote, anybody man, you don't even have to be my dude man. You don't even have to be a musician. Anytime nikionanga like a young Kenyan mwenye anado his thing and I try to get ahead in life yani. Ama like and I make all the right moves. You only make nothing poor manze, because ni wase wengi wafurahi, and courtesy of that one guy, maybe he's paving the way for other unanipata. Just like the older guys paved the way for us. Unanipata, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for kina Bass and them. Unanipata, they don't have to have influenced you like directly ile ati mlidungoma ama alikujenga unanipata, but just giving you the confidence to attempt what you feel is like a passion to you. That's inspiration enough, you know, get. So even without them we wouldn't be here. So me, anytime I see manze any one of my dudes yani and do his thing, man, unibamba and I feel like, you know, at least we're doing something. Unanipata kuliko a whole generation in a lost year tu hapo yani.
Yeah man. Ukianza hip hop, compare, you know, when you started hip hop back then in the days and right now, what do you feel is the major change that we have witnessed so far in the hip hop music industry in Kenya?
So number one, the thing that I'm proud of the most yani, is we like not just tukianza kurap, resources and the infrastructure was kind of lacking kidogo. If you didn't have like a proper support system, by that I mean like wasana kubak or something, it was gonna be hard for you. But the thing that I'm proud of the most is that right now manze kuna some level of independence yenye tumeweza kuachieve yani, because me tangu nianze kurap manze, nobody has ever signed me. I've never worked in no label yani, unanipata. I've always been doing my thing. I've never had like a sponsor or financial backing yani, kila kitu nimefanya on my own. So I'd like to think hiyo pia ili inspire wase wengine akona niaje, kwani lazima ni sijui ogopa DJ, sama sijui ni sijui wapi ndo when you get. So hiyo ka level ya independence yenye tumepata, hata kama tuko 50% full when you get battery bado inajaa, but it's a step in the right direction, because at least like no one is in control of what we do. Number two, right now we don't get like issues that watu wanatry kunitafia na creativity sana. Unajua kitambo manze tulikuwa tukimake the music since hakukuwa na like online that we like Kenyans weren't very interested in trying to follow music online,
streaming.
So your time ilikuwa manzejo, if you're not singing what's politically correct yani manze, you might get shut out. But sahi manze nacheki right now you don't need a million people, but unaweza kuwa na wase wako 10k wenye wanakusupport and you're good to go yani. So hiyo censorship kiasi kuna some level of freedom of expression kiasi. So this is only one of the few things that I'm proud of, but the thing I'm proud of the most is you know, hip hop as a genre in Kenya inakwanga iko behind other genres kiasi because like wangi inapata like ile goodwill ya media per se unapata
it's actually like you know
ni secondary
hata Tanzania I saw the hip hop acts huko kina Country Boy nini kina what was the name of the Yankila kuna Revlani you know Diamond alipost screenshots za views yani check top 10 YouTube views
zote ni
hizo
bongo. So like for a genre that does not enjoy all that media attention, I like to think hip hop is very strong because every year manze mimi napata nangatuna mayangomi kibao manze wana do their thing hata wajali manze ni kama mnacheza mchezi on shauri yenu then they have their fans they know how they reach them, they know where they are unapata so hiyo ka confidence to in what we do imetufikisha ka step fulani hivi yenye niko proud of yani
to in the right path
yeah man.
Yeah, umesema you've never been signed on any label but
ever.
we know what it is number 9 music. Tell about that, bro.
So number 9 music, manze, is my own label, manze. That's my baby. Like, unajua, it's very, very difficult to be an entrepreneur in Kenyan music, man. It's very hard. Like, you'd think that money is the issue, but it's not. You'd think that money is the issue, but it's not.
Okay.
It's just that it's a very, very precarious terrain, yani. Yenye ina need a certain mindset to try traverse, yani. So, like number 9 music grew out of the need for independence. Nilikuwa nimechoka manze nalipa ma producers maganji. Wengine wanakufanyia shoddy job. Wengine wanakuovercharge. Wengine wanataka tu kuwork na Diamond yani kama like he's just working with you so that he can get to him yeah. Wengine manze anakuja tu malizane aende record maybe mseka nyash yani. And get so ilikuwa kind of frustrating, ilikuwa na feel like niaje plus me I'm a creative guy manze naweza jipata tu ideas niko nazo. So all those formalities of trying to book the session, trying to go back and forth with somebody so that he can get like alafu unajua since hip hop is not that big unapata ni producers few sana on work on hip hop music yani.
Yeah.
So the label really grow out of you
frustrations.
Yeah, that can need for independence yani ile niko tu na peace of mind na Johnny aje everything of mine is under control. So not only do we have the label, tukona pia film company hapo. Inaitwa Man-Made Motion.
Okay.
Na like collectively tukona hiyo similar studios as well. Nice. So we do everything, man. Tuna make the music, na shoot the videos, na shoot the films, nini.
The money.
Besides the raps, yani manze, we trying to do the business as well on the side. So like my label it's a dynamic label. Like it doesn't work the way other labels work.
All right.
We'll dive into that a bit later. Siku yenye tutakuwa tunafanya hiyo interview, but in a nutshell, it's very dynamic and our model is unlike any other. Yeah.
So, can you produce yourself?
Yeah.
All right. Go check out number 9 music, man.
You already know.
Yeah. So, bro, you grew up in Kibra, right?
Yeah, man.
So, you know, as a young guy, you know, growing up in Kibra, kuna ile time as you feel like, hey, okay, music na pursue, but I'm from Kibra, everything seems not to be working for me or something. Is there a point you ever felt like that?
I felt like that every day, bro. Like every single day. Kuna time yenye mimi nilianza ku make music. Kulikuwa na issue manzenye. First of all, like production was too expensive.
Yeah,
true. From audio to video. Production ilikuwa a bit too expensive. So ilikuwa ngani hata if you check the history, man, check back, you notice most of the artists when you're in the industry, you know, going around the industry were the ones that could afford it. Not the ones that were good at it. But so that was my biggest challenge katia sana nikiona like niaje. Yo, I not to brag, but I feel like I'm better than this guy, manze. It's just that my music is not as good quality as this guy's. My team is not as bulky as his team. So kuna hizo challenges, but ni challenges any young person you pitia kutoka hizo. If you're in your 20s, 21, 20, 19, 18, of course uta feel hivyo from time to time until you find yourself and realize that niaje, only you can save yourself from any situation yenye uko ndani, manze. So nilikonga na feel hivyo, manze. Hiyo ndio ilikuwa my biggest challenge. Nilikonga like, you know, I'm a guy who writes a lot, yani. So my creative process nilikuwa na feel iko hindered by like just the formalities za have kutafuta do, kutafuta producer, alafu kwanza tena kufanya the follow up. Nilipata hiyo ni time yenye manzi nilikuwa naweza jipata record like 2 songs in a year, bro. Just because that's all you can afford. It's a challenge, manze, but I'm glad, manze, we got over it.
Yeah.
And we're here now, man. You already know.
Getting the jomas. Yeah, so, Sai, manze, you know, established here. And most definitely, they say, it's a fact, you know, Kibra is the home of talents. Kibra mazee marapa wengi sana. Big up virusi pala. Kibra mazee is the home of rappers. So we kama Kayvo Sai. What are you doing to try and change the narrative that, you know, nothing good can come out of Kibra? What are you doing to try help the creatives out of Kibra right now? What do you plan to do in future?
First of all, you should have asked me what have I done for the guys from my hood.
Yeah, man.
If it wasn't for me, nobody would be throwing up that number 9, man. That's the first thing I ever did. I gave guys confidence to represent where they're from.
Yeah.
A lot of guys, mimi nikianza kurap wasa walikuwa na blush. Tulikuwa tukienda my events, manze, akiuliza uko na mademo natoka wapi, ako like manze. Sinatoka Woodley hapo. Sijui Ngongro. So first of all, I gave guys the confidence
to rep their hood,
represent where they're from, because you can't be from somewhere else other than where you're from. So that's number 1. Number 2, I don't think there's any guy who raps mtaani kwetu mwenye ana do good for himself na mwenye yuko serious na his craft, mwenye sijammenta personally, not like by watching how I move, yani. Unipata. It's just that maybe I don't document and tweet about it a lot, so most people don't know. But the guys who, wenye nimewashika mkono, wenye mi washika mkono daily, they know. Ukikuja mtaani manze kwa grao, you'll ask and you'll find out.
Nice.
Ni vile tu, unajua Kforce don't talk about it, man, he be about it.
Right. I don't know if this question will get you mad or something, but I really like to know right now.
Mad?
I really like to know right now, bro. You and Mr. Ohanga.
Yeah.
How are things between you guys right now?
Things are as they should be.
What happened? What happened?
Nothing happened, man. Things are just as they should be, man. Like, ziko exactly when it's nafa kukua. Unless, what have you heard?
Voice of Kibra. At least how you go, Voice of Kibra. Voice of Kibra. We can never forget about that song. Okay, now let me hit the nail on the head. Can you work with the Octopizzo again?
Bro, I work with everyone who's talented, manze. So I work with everyone who's talented, and that's where it stops, man.
Peace. Okay, bro. As we wind up, man, I would like you to, this camera, man, talk to the Kenyan youths, talk to the young creatives, man, talk to your fans. You know, just make them know Wagwan.
Man, you already know, man. Kayvo Kforce number 9, man. Mi unajua sinanga ma-quote bana. But just know that we're not getting any younger. Umepata? And secondly, manze, just love what you do and do what you love. And stay off them drugs, man. Get off the drugs. Hizo mambo tunatumia hizo. Achaneni nazo. You're too young to be high, manze. Yeah, so just do what you love and love what you do, manze. And nothing is gonna stop you. And you know, believe in God, man. You already know.
Yeah, there you have it, guys. The man himself, Fathela. And now you can check out his album, Fathela, exclusively on Boomplay. Until next time, I'm the Pulala Master. Bless up.